You know how, very annoying it can be when it feels like you can't fit to a particular crew of friends, or that kind of thing. When it's like everybody's bringing something and you are just there, like you have nothing to offer. See, the truth about this thing is everybody in this world that God made has something to offer. So as a teenager, you don't feel like I don't have something to offer, or what am I, that kind of thing. Welcome to Happy Teenage Life series. My name is Esther Archibong, and I am, let's say, your teen coach, teaching you how to be happy and productive as a teenager. You can also call me your favorite partner. Okay, so quickly, today is this is lesson 6. And if you've not watched other videos, please do well to just go through the videos. We've been doing Happy Teenage Life series. Like, what are those things that you need to know as a teenager? Not to make blunders and not to, make a mess of yourself as a teenager, because these 7 years you have as a teenager, it's the formative age, and you need not to make mistakes. It's not like you would not make mistakes here and there, but you should be guarded so that you don't make a mistake that would ruin you. Okay, so that is why we are here to learn. Okay, and so lesson 6 is about recognizing your abilities and specialties. Imagine how a spoon will be feeling bad that they're using fork more for this particular occasion. Do you understand? Or imagine how a knife we feel like they're using mortar more. You see, I'm using these kitchen utensils because we see that each of these utensils have their uses. They have their specialties. You use fork when you want to use fork. You use spoon when you want to use spoon. Now, all of it doesn't make one less or one higher. Everybody have their specialties, and everybody have their uniqueness, and everybody have their unique abilities. Now, each time as a teenager that you feel that you do not have something to offer, it is simply because you've been blinded, like you're not seeing your specialty and ability, and you need to note. Because if you don't understand your specialty and abilities, you feel like, I don't have anything to offer. Now, one thing that stops us from seeing our specialties and abilities, that we focus on our eyes on what we think are flaws. Jeremiah, for instance, in the Bible, was saying to God, I am too small. How can you say that I'm a major prophet? I'm a prophet. Why do you want to use me? Why not use someone else? Gideon in the Bible said, I am the least. My family is even the least. Well, you know what God said? God pointed him to who he was, a mighty man in valor. I really love that story because, sometimes our realities, what we think we are seeing about ourselves, probably you think you're short, probably you think you are this or that. Sometimes it doesn't measure up to what God actually sees. So that's why we must be looking at ourselves through God's lens. To be able to point out that if God, as a creator, could spend time to count the hairs on my head and on your head, it means you have something more. Now, understanding this would make you not to live life carelessly, not to live life and be abused. Because some of us just feel we don't have anything to offer, so anything goes. No, it should not be anything that just goes for you. You should not just have anyhow friends. You should not just allow anyhow people to come into your life, because you are worth every bit of significance. Like, you are significant and you are great. And I'm not trying to hype you. You get, you have specialty, and there is so much about you that if you just take time and look through, you see that, okay, yes, I have something to offer to my generation. God created us to meet a particular need in our society, in our generation, to fit into a need. So if you are not really good in dribbling and displaying all the stunts, you can be good in dancing. And if you do not know how to dance, you can actually be good in singing. If you do not know how to sing, my friend, you can draw. Now these are things that you should be looking out for in your life as a teenager. Just look out for, your specialty. What's that thing that makes me unique? What's that thing that makes me different? Now that thing you feel is making you look weird or different, that can be your strength, that can be your strong point. So what you do is you focus on your strong point. Yes, so I cannot really maybe dance, for instance, but I can sing. So what do? You build on that singing, you groom your voice, you train, you get mentors to groom you, so that you can use that, your singing, whatever, and be a blessing. Now when the person that can sing and the person that can dance come together, everybody has something to bring to the table, and that's what makes you, you feel, you have a sense of belonging, you feel fulfilled. Now because God would not be wicked to just create a non-entity into the world, into space. You can't survive in this world without nothing. And the truth is, nobody has nothing to offer. Everybody has something to offer. It's like gold. If it's not tapped and refined, it's going to be useless. It's the same thing with your innate abilities. It's the same thing with your, what we call your specialties, your abilities. If you don't discover them and groom them, that's just how it is. So friends, groom whatever that God has seen, and whatever God has put inside of you. Just look out. This is the season of your life where you need to look out for those things, and look away from the things that will make you compare yourself. Like, I'm not good in singing, but this one can sing very well. I'm not good in, what is that one that you're good in? That's what we are talking about here. What can you bring to the table? Remember, my name is Esther Archibong, and it's been fun with you in the Happy Teenage Life series. In Nigerian English, we'll be like, waiting I go do, where as a teenager, I go fit live that obonge life, that happy life. And I'm sure that all of us want to live a happy life. Now, if you're a parent, or a teen guardian, or a teacher that is watching this, please do well to introduce the Happy Teenage Life series to your younger ones, like your teenagers around. I'm sure you would not regret that action. You will so love it. I've gotten testimonies already. Thank you so much. Please do well to give me a shout out, and let's rock and roll together as we learn, as we meet, and as we grow. Okay, so do well to subscribe, and thank you to the new subscribers out there. Thank you for not giving up on us. I'm sure, and all of us will not give up on you. Will do well to grow together. For now, bye till I see you in lesson 7.